Hatsune Miku may have left the West confused a few years ago, though now her huge fanbase has expanded from Japan, with her even being a supporting act for Lady Gaga's recent American tour. Will her first Western entry on a Nintendo console be a big hit? This is Nathan and Craig for a Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX review. Like Miku's previous entries, Project Mirai DX is a rhythm game where you must hit the correct buttons in time, and if you hit the button closer to the correct time, you get a high score. When you start the game, you're tasked with choosing one of the Vocaloids from Miku, Rin, Lem, Luca, Kaito and Mako. This character, which can be changed at any time, is your partner for the game, and you'll be hanging out with them quite a lot. As well as a character, you must also choose a home for your partner out of a variety of custom built layouts. Once again, this can be changed at any point, so don't worry if you're not happy with your choice the first time round. And then, the game begins. The top screen shows your chosen partner chilling in their home and living their life, whilst the bottom screen is the menu containing all the different modes you can explore. So, what's in the bottom screen? Let's take a look. You have Hangout mode, Dress Up, Home, Alarm, Puyo Puyo 39, Cards, Photos, Stamps, and a piano icon. And finally, the main chunk of the game, the Rhythm mode.
Let's take a look at the Rhythm mode first. When you choose this, you are presented with a reel of songs which you have unlocked. Project Mirai DX features around 40 songs in its track list, each sung by one of the Vocaloids. Straight away fans will notice that this game does not just include one game mode, but two. Making full use of the 2DS and 3DS's touchscreen comes Tap mode. Tap mode solely uses the touchscreen and feels like a completely new and unique experience compared to the usual button mode that we've become accustomed to in previous Miku project games. The button mode on Project Mirai DX makes use of the A, B, X, Y buttons, the D-pad and the analog pad. Featuring 3 difficulty modes, easy, normal and hard, for both button and tap mode means there is plenty of content per song. As the difficulty rises on button mode, you'll have to make use of the A, B, X, Y buttons as well as the D-pad at the same time. Whilst on tap mode, you'll have more buttons to tap along to on the touchscreen. Whilst easy mode might feel like a walk in the park for most rhythm game veterans, normal and hard introduce enough difficulty to make it challenging to get the perfect ranking on each of the songs. If you've played the previous Miku project games, you will know that the buttons you have to hit will come flying across your screen at all angles, meaning you have to keep an eye out for where they will land. This has been replaced with a much more efficient track system. A circle follows a blue track across the screen, and this track has the corresponding button you must hit on it. As the circle goes over the button icon, you must hit the button or tap at the correct time. It makes the game slightly easier and saves us from having to try and find the buttons and where they're going to land on the screen, as sometimes in previous games they were slightly blended into the background. The final option is Theatre mode. Here you'll be able to watch the music videos from the songs without the buttons and the user interface blocking the view. Using the magical street pass function, you are able to pick up other people's comments on the songs in the theatre and see what they have to say.
As you start the game, you'll only have 3 songs to choose from, though fret not, clearing a song will unlock yet another until you've unlocked them all. With great songs such as The World Is Mine, Sweet Magic and Happy Synthesizer to name just a few, you're bound to find a few songs you like. Using the DS's microphone, you're able to hold the Y button and speak the name of the song you wish to play. The game then moves you down the menu to the correct song without having to ever touch a button on the D-pad. You're able to, when a song has been completed once, change the clothing of the characters as well as change the button style and sounds. The game lets you fully customize it to make it a unique and fun experience for yourself. Now let's look at Dress Up and Remodel. These 2 modes allow you to change the look of your character and their home. In the game store, which we'll mention later, you're able to purchase clothing and furniture, and in this mode you're able to place them around the house. It's a nifty feature which customizes each player's game to suit themselves. You can only place down items you've purchased, so you better get earning some MP. The alarm option as well as the piano icon are nice little small touches which make the game more unique. On the piano icon, you're able to use a variety of instruments, including your partner's voice, to create your own songs. While it's fairly limited, you can still make some nifty tunes. This ties in with the alarm feature quite nicely, as the alarm allows you to use any of the game's songs as an alarm. Now if you've created your own song in the song creation mode, you're actually able to use this as your alarm. Not musically talented? Fret not, a lot of people on the internet have had tutorials for songs, so following one of these will let you create a song that you like.
Photo mode allows you to view all of the photos you have taken of your partner. Pressing the L and the R button on the DS takes a screenshot, so why not get your camera skills at the ready and catch them doing something embarrassing. You can save these to an SD card and transfer them to your PC to upload to the internet, or keep them in that Vocaloid photo album you've been making. The stamp section are essentially in-game achievements. Whilst you do not get anything for completing them, it gives you a sense of achievement to collect all the stamps, and the number of stamps you get sent over Street Pass so you can brag to all them random people. Talking of Street Pass, the card section allows you to customise your play card, which will be sent to other players. You can choose a variety of poses, designs and titles for yourself. Once again, this game has a ton of customizability. Sega should be heavily respected for how much time and effort they've packed into it. Finally, we are left with Puyo Puyo 39 and Hangout mode. Puyo Puyo 39 is similar to Tetris. You must match 4 Puyos of similar colours to make them vanish. If you clear a lot of them at once, it throws them over to your opponent to deal with. Puyo Puyo 39 can be played with a computer or other friends, and is a fun competitive game to challenge yourself to.
Hangout mode is the standard hangout mode we're used to from previous Miku Project games. You're able to feed your partner food and snacks and play mini-games. Your partner has to be called over to you by either tapping the button or using the microphone, kind of like Nintendo's, to get their attention. When you have their attention, you may ask to play a game, eat food, or have a drink with them. You're also able to give your partner an allowance to go and get up to mischief while you aren't around. Miku went to the museum the other day after we gave her some of our allowance. She didn't seem to like the paintings, though apparently she fed the pigeons outside. It's the small things that count. The minigame you can play with your partner is called Miku Versi. It's a game where you must take over the board fully with your own pieces. As your partner places pieces of their own colour down, it can wipe out yours. If you have the most pieces at the end of the game, you've won. Though your partner does learn how to play from playing against you, so if you think you're breezing through it the first few times, be warned because you may have created a master Puyo player.
Playing with your partner and dressing them up is a ton of fun, and you can sink hours into spending your MP here. Now you might be wondering, how do I earn MP? Well, that's rather simple actually. From playing the rhythm mode, you'll earn a base amount of MP for each song, though some songs contain hold spin icons, where when spun will give you extra bonus MP. MP is used to buy anything and everything in the game, so if you're low, go play the rhythm game for a while to sort this issue out. The going out button is the only thing we haven't covered. Here you are able to go shopping for new clothes and furniture, play with the AR cards that come bundled with the physical copy of the game, and make your own dance routines. You'll have to unlock dance cards to use the dance routine feature. You earn these from playing the rhythm game, so keep at it if you haven't unlocked any yet. When you've created your own dance, you can save it and view it at any time. Will your dance be better than the original? Only time will tell. Finally, you can purchase new houses as they come available. Want to move to some sunny villa instead of your first apartment? You better get saving.
Project Mirai DX has hours of gameplay that's hard to talk about every little detail, though all of it is perfectly placed together to make a welcoming and ultimately fun experience.
It's now time to look at the positives and negatives. Positives: visually stunning and appealing. Excellent track list with a wide selection, hours upon hours of well-made content to stick your teeth into, and the best Miku has been on the consoles to date. The only negative that we found was that the difficulty levels are not as hard as they are in previous games due to the exclusion of the extreme difficulty.
Miku and the gang have perfectly transitioned over to the Nintendo 2 and 3DS, with every song and video being more vibrant and colourful than the last. Whilst the game is missing the extreme difficulty feature present in past games, it doesn't make it any less brilliant. With hours of gameplay available at your fingertips, from hanging out with Miku and the gang to tapping away to the hit tunes, every player will find something they love. If you're only here for the rhythm mode, you'll not be disappointed. With a ton of replayability and 2 unique playstyles, you have plenty to keep you busy. Those who aren't fans of the Vocaloids may struggle to find something fun here, though those who are will have a game packed full of wonderfully crafted game modes and features, making the game worth every penny. There's no doubt that Miku and their gang have won our hearts again, managing to get Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX a full C&N score of 5 out of 5.
Thanks for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to comment because we love talking to you guys and hear your own thoughts on the games. This is C&NOnline signing out.